I always wonder why guards didn't go to 1v1 courts, and this is exactly why. Centers, you're going against the same player every time you get on the 1v1 court. You're going against the same player. And you're probably wondering, what do you mean you go against the same player? Every player you go against, they're doing the same moves. So therefore, you're going against the same player every time. If you find a way to lose the ball, it's over. If you don't get the ball in the first place, it's going to be looking steep, especially since you're a guard. For some reason, even while I'm 6'8", with defensive badges and a 70 shot contest, they seem to hit whatever they want on me. And sometimes if they're 7'3" and like an athletic finisher, okay, yeah, it's going to happen. But if there's something like a rim protector, like in this clip right here, he is a pure rim protector. He is a pure rim protector hitting post shots on him. He's not even 7'3". He's a power forward. So he's 7 feet. He's 7 foot at the most. 6'11", 7 feet. For him to be able to hit these shots over me, and keep in mind I am 6'8", and my wingspan it's not maxed, but it's above default. And since it's above default, I feel like I should be able to. I can contest a power forward. I really feel like I should be able to contest a power forward. And apparently that it doesn't matter. If they're a power forward or a center, they're going to hit any shot they want on you in the paint. And I just find that completely unfair. And when they do get the ball, they're doing nothing but dribble moves that I don't know how they got, and post moves. And it's one specific post move they all do. They just post the little post spin. They spam it. So I started doing it right here because it was the only way I was going to get past a rim protector. I couldn't zigzag past them. It's a rim protector. It's not going to happen. And for him to hit shots like this, where he's doing these dribble moves, hesitations, going back to the 3-point line and shooting on a pure rim protector at that. Okay, if he had some sort of shot creating, if it was a shot post or like a stretch, I wouldn't even be complaining about these shots. Those archetypes are made to hit those shots. This is a pure rim protector. I know for a fact that pure rim protector's 3-pointer it's about the same rating as my strength. So they have like a 40. I'll say like a 43 pointer. For them to be able to get consistent greens, I don't care what type of court this is. I don't care what stage, the sliders. There is no reason why a pure rim protector should ever be able to hit threes from the top of the key that consistently. And honestly, that's how I lost this game. I lost off of a 3-pointer, off an inbound. I can say that this game, it really was my fault. I didn't win because I had takeover right here, and all I had to do, like, every time I got the ball, all I would have to do is drive past them. And with slash and takeover, it's automatic blow bys. It doesn't matter if they're a lock or rim protector. It's automatic blow bys with this badge on, and that's what I just should have just did the whole game. So you see, I'm trying to do too much. I'm doing spin moves, knowing I can just literally hold R2, get past them, like right there. I can just do that the entire game, and I have enough takeover to last me to get to 22. That's 3 shots. But me being stupid, I tried to do a bunch of stuff. Right here, I did get bailed out because it was a terrible release. But because I got my shot created, I'm a 94, so I get double takeover. And since I got that, I got bailed out. And right here, it's 20-7, and I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. This is the part where I sell. I start to do too much, and you about to see exactly what I mean in a second. See, I could have ended it, and look what I tried to do. I tried to go for a hesitation to shoot. I don't know why I tried to go with that, because my 3-pointer it's like a 63 at max. It maxes out at a 70, but for right now it's at a 60. It's at a 63. And with shot creating takeover, I think it was like by +5. So either way, there is no way I am hitting that shot. And that's exactly how I lost this game. He did not. I think he lost the ball once this entire time. But even when he did lose the ball, look, he has his takeover now. And I'm not doing anything on that takeover. And this is what I mean. A center should not be able to. It doesn't matter if you're not a sharp or a shot creator. You should have. It's no reason why you should be able to hit that shot consistently. And once again, that's how I lost this game. As soon as I passed him on inbound, he shot a 3-pointer in my face. And with my build, I have a 70 shot contest. That's for a guard, especially for a guard. That's a really high shot contest. And and my wingspan is, it's not max, but it's above default. So there's absolutely no reason why he should have hit that shot. And as you can see, look, a rim protector is kryptonite to a slasher at any inside build, because well, especially rim protectors are like just the most toxic build in the game, because lockdowns, yeah, they have their flaws, because lockdowns can't contest everybody. Like as you can see, if you saw my last video, you understand what I mean. Lockdowns can't guard centers, but a rim protector can guard everybody on the court. They're fast enough to guard anybody on the court, and whatever dribble moves they're doing, can y'all please let me know? I would love to have that on my slasher. And I'm gonna be honest, I could not hold him. For a pure rim protector, he had a lot of dribble moves, and once again, it's unrealistic. It's not fun at that point, because this court is like, it should be some sort of balance to where you could bring a guard, so you could bring a guard here and still have a chance to win. As you can see right there, I lost. You saw what I meant. As soon as I passed, he shot in my face. I got a yellow contest. It was lightly, so he most definitely should have missed that shot. But that was only the first game, and trust me, it only gets worse from here. So just keep on watching. Alright, y'all. So this is a prime example of what I mean by lockdowns can't. Lockdown it's an inconsistent build. As you saw, his record was he was a pure lockdown. His record was really nice. It was like 1800 to 400. A record like that, that's like what, 80 something win percentage. That's a really nice record. As you can see, mine, it's not all that, but it's a 70. Well, let me rephrase that. It was a 70. Now it's like a 60. I played about 12 of these games. This is the only game, one of the only games I won. But this is what I mean right here. So lockdowns can't guard slashers. I don't care what anybody said. We can argue about this. Lockdowns can't guard slashers. Right there, I just took a dumb shot. He didn't do anything. It was just a dumb shot. He got the ball back, but I ended up winning this game by. It wasn't close. It was like 22 to 14. I had the game in the bag the entire time. And this is like, if you saw my last video, you see what I mean. Lockdowns have no consistent way of scoring. If you give them that 3-pointer every single time, 9 times out of 10, they're going to miss a shot. Matter of fact, they're going to miss multiple shots. If they were to take 10 shots, they would miss about 4 of them before they make all of them. They're going to miss 4. It's going to happen. So that's what I started doing. I gave him the shot every time, and I know like every build in this game can shoot in some sort of way. So I would, even when he did hit him, I wasn't really surprised. So okay, so I started selling at the beginning. We can just skip towards where I actually started scoring. Okay, so the score was 10-0 before I started scoring. And right here, I'm gonna be honest, I should have missed that shot. I was cold, and it was a lightly contested. I feel like I deserved to miss that shot. But 2K bailed me out, so I started taking advantage of it. He started, and this is where you mess up when you guard slashers. I want y'all to make sure, when next time y'all got a slasher, make sure y'all don't do this stuff. Don't anticipate where a slasher is going, because as soon as you anticipate it, they're going to take advantage of that. And off an inbound, on the 1v1s, I'll always take advantage of the triple threat moves and the jab steps. Those moves is going to mess them up. Like, people on this game just don't know how to contest it. Doing the jab steps and the triple threats, they start to move towards the direction that you do those moves in. And as soon as they do that, in the triple threat, you can instantly move out of that animation and go the opposite direction. And that's where people start messing up. And with this build, I'm 94 now, so that dunk, it kind of bailed me out because I should have got blocked. But what was I saying? I'm a 94, so it takes at most 4 shots to get my takeover. And I started getting bailed out, took advantage of it, and now I got takeover. And once again, with slashing takeover, you can't contest. This is the only way to stop a slash, by reaching. They're not going to miss. They're not. If they're able to go up with it before you jump or go with a block, they're going to make the shot. They're not missing it unless it's a terrible release. That is the only way they're going to miss it. And right here, this is what I mean. You have to jump before I jump. If you don't jump before I jump, I'm going to hit the shot. And that's where I started taking advantage. So I'm still keeping takeover. Once again, I did end up doing something stupid, but I did win. So I feel like it just evened out. This was like my redemption game. So right here, as you can see, that was where I sold. I missed. I went up with a really dumb shot. Matter of fact, he knew exactly where I was going, and I still went up with it. So right here, he picked the ball up, and thankfully I got bailed out once again. I had a little bit of takeover left. I'm a 90. When you're the higher overall you are, the longer your takeover lasts. So at the E, that's about 5 shots at the most on a 1v1 court. If it was rec, it would probably be 2 shots because you have to still have to play defense. And right here, so I started dunking on him. The takeover is it's unstoppable. Slash and takeover is the most broken takeover in the game, and we can argue about it. You can say shot creators, you can say sharpshooting. No, you can't miss with takeover unless they jump before you go up with the shot. They're not going to contest your shot. It can say smothered, it can say heavily contested. Unless they jump before you go up with it, you're going to hit that shot. It doesn't matter, especially if you do acrobatic. If it's going to be a bad release and you know it, do an acrobatic layup and you're going to get a green light every time, I promise you. But let's go to I'm gonna play 2 more clips because I honestly don't want to speak over all of these games, because the rest of these games are L's, straight L's, because I'm going to get centers doing the same exact thing. I swear they're the same player. But hey man, if y'all enjoy it, just let me know. I'll sadly make some more of these videos if y'all enjoy them. But yeah, let's go to the next game. So right here, before the game starts, do you see his record and do you see his archetype? 94 pure rim protector with a pretty good record. That record is pretty good, I'm not even gonna lie. So as you can see right here, if you go back into the clip and you watch before the game started, I only had 203 losses. And keep in mind, this was in the same day. You can see my face. These clips are in the same day. I lost 5 games that fast, and I'm not gonna show them because I didn't even, in those ones I didn't even score at all. I didn't even get the ball. It wasn't even fun. So in this game, I'm going to get some pure rim protector, same as the first clip. But this time, it was a lot worse for me. This dude, he didn't miss, man. This was the most unpleasant experience. So once again, okay, right here, it was a fair reach. You know, I'm not even about to trip over that. Sometimes you gotta reach to play defense. I don't care if you spam it. Okay, yeah, it's what you gotta do, and it's nothing wrong with that. If that's the way you gotta play defense, man, do you? But the thing about him, this dude I'm playing right now, he hit some retarded stuff. And right here, I got my posterizer done. He on the ground, and I really feel like this is what set him off, because I feel like, okay, he wasn't going to take it serious unless something crazy started happening. Like I went up by like 15. If I started going up by 15, that's when he would be like, okay, yeah, let me actually start trying. But once I dunked on him and he was on the ground, I feel like that's for everybody. Everybody puts their pride aside and just do do stuff to make sure they win. And it's not necessarily like exploiting the game, cheating, none of that. It's just it's such a toxic and like non-entertaining way to win the game. And so all he started doing was he started abusing his position. And this is what I mean, spamming the spins. The spins, I feel like part of this is because I don't know how to guard it, but I still feel like it's not something. Even while this game isn't supposed to be realistic, I feel like that's just something that shouldn't be in the game. I feel like no matter how this game is made, centers should not be able to move like that, even in the post. It's matter of fact, especially in the post. He's a pure rim protector. If he was a pure post, I wouldn't even be tripping about that. Matter of fact, if he was a pure post, I wouldn't even be playing him. I'll step off. But he was a pure rim protector, and I feel like, okay, I beat the other one, I can beat this one. But no, this man right here took the game to heart. He made sure no matter what, I did not get the ball back and that he was gonna win. So he just started doing the little center push, what I did in my last video, and it was a taste of my own medicine, man. It was payback. So I started to feel how these centers felt. And for him, this game was a lot easier because I'm a guard and he's a 7'3" center. But in my last video, I was doing this against 7'3" centers, and I can finally see how they feel. It's no way to stop it. Like right there, I'm trying my hardest to get the rebound and contest it, but centers, the putback king, it's no way of stopping it, man. You gotta catch the luckiest contest ever. It rarely happens. So right here, this all he starts doing. He started to get that little push off and start going up with it. But then he got a little too cocky, got ahead of himself. Then I started getting too cocky. I wasn't protecting the ball. I always protect the ball whenever I go back to check the ball. And that time I didn't, and I suffered the consequences. So right here, he got his grand badge, and for some reason, I don't understand the logic of activating it on offense, but it lasted for the rest of the game. So it's like, what really can you do? And that shot right there, it's what set me off. This is when I knew, okay, yeah, this is it, bro. This is my last game today. I'm off. And right there, he hits a three. Matter of fact, he hesitated to shoot the first three, and he still hit it. When you hesitate on this game, you're going to miss the shot as soon as you take it up. You're either going to airball, somebody's going to contest you, or you're just going to miss. And so this was the last clip I recorded. I just knew that, like, yeah, it's no point in playing this. I'm not going to win any more games. That one game against that guard, I got real lucky because he was a guard. But if y'all enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments. Any feedback, this video was too long, let me know. I'll try to make a better video in the future. Let me know what type of videos y'all want to watch, and I'm out. Peace.